afternoon, ladies and gents. On behalf of the award-winning marketing agent, Mr. Eddie Bashara here. Alpha Agencies, I warmly welcome to public auction 46 Desmond Street, Merrylands. By way of introduction, my name's Craig Robinson, proudly representing our vendors today. Prior to commencing the auction, I will advise the terms and conditions. Run you through the opportunity you won last time before finally handing the bidding and eventually the keys over to you. If you hear the words vendor bid, that indicates we're exercising our one and only right to place a bid on the vendor's behalf. Other than that, buyers, the balance of T's and C's are on display. Gather all set and red. We'll turn you loud to the location itself. Well, Merrylands, it's one of those locations which has seen exceptional capital growth with potentially more to come. It's underpinned by its standout location, being close proximity to some of the finest schools in the district. That all-important lifestyle, transport links, and well, what a place to raise a family. While the stunning property itself behind me there offers 4 bedrooms, a seamless flow of formal living through to that, well, that enormous backyard there. All that positioned on over 720 square metres, and it is simply a home you can move into, unpack and enjoy. Well, ladies and gents, I'm now going to hand the bidding over to you. Where do you see fair value buyers? I'm in your hands. Bidding over to you. Opening bid, opening offer.
1-8.
Had a bid at $1,800,000. Bid number 8 gets us one at 1-8 there. Had a bid at $1,800,000. Lucky number 8. Let's move in hundreds now. At $1,800,000 in here in Merrylands. Let's go from here. Had a bid at 1-8 and 50. Had a bid at 1-8 and 50. 1-8 and a half there. Who takes it straight to 1.9? Had a bid at $1,850 at 1-8 and 50. We say 1.9 there. Double the last bid. 1.950 perhaps. At $1,850,000. At $1,900,000. Just great number 8. At $1.9 million. Another 100 perhaps on top there. Double your last bid, sir. 2 million perhaps. At $1,900,000. At 1.9 there on the left. Get those weekends back buyers. At $1,900,000 here in Merrylands. What do you say at 2, sir? At 1,950. I thought we'd get that number 6. Just raise that. At 1.9.5 at 1,950, and that's the call. 1,950,000 looks like it's a 2-horse race. My direction is based here. At 1.950. Let's say 2 and 2.150 if you like, sir. At $2 million. What do you say at 2 and 2.50 or 1.950 remains there? At 19.50 and the bidding is with you. At 1.950, sir. I'm looking at you. Double that last bid and 2.50 perhaps. At 1.950 it is with you. What do we say, sir? Okay, auction is a pushover. I'll take it at 2. At 1.950, bidding is with you, sir. At 1.950 and 19.50, that's the call. Stunning opportunity. Good value buying. That'll be at 1.9 and 50, sir. At an even 19.50, what do we say, buyers? Stunning opportunity. Don't wait for those words on the market. Am I under no obligation to be using those words? Because simply after the first, second, third and final call, if all the contract, the property be sold. That'd be at $1,950,000 at 19.50, and that's the call. Buyers, buy once, cry once. As I say, get those weekends back. That'd be at 19.50. What do we say? A lot of interest here today. And you know what? Not bidding is only going to guarantee you one thing, that you have to come to more of Alpha Agencies auctions and listen to me. That'd be at $1,950,000. Now, that might not be such a bad thing, but I think buying Sydney real estate would be a lot better. Or perhaps you're just here for the coffee, and well, that's okay too. That'd be at $1,950,000. What do we say there at 2 and 2.50? You come with me now. Great coffee for a great house and a great bid, perhaps. Thank you for your participation there. At a bit at 1.950. What do we say there? Lot of interest, lot of post-auction interest, a lot of interest here today. Gentleman's on the phone there, perhaps seeking instructions. What do you say, sir? At a bit at $1,950,000 at 1.950. I certainly can use that vendor bid, but I'd much 1.975. Can I just get the number identifier, please, Eddie? Eddie, number. 1.975, bid number 14 there at 19.75 and 1.9 3/4. But if at 19.75, what do you say you take us north of $2 million, sir? $2,050,000 if you like. And a bit at 1.975, moving in 25s. I'd like to see another 50 on top, or perhaps another 75. At 1.950, we're going to get to that north of that 2 million mark. Now's the time to go. At 1.975 and 19.75, 1.9 3/4 there. At 19.75, I don't believe it, buys. Here it goes. First opportunity wants the money at 19.75. It is with number 14. Confirm that bid. Number 14 has it at 19.75. Second opportunity, buys. There is not going to $2 million, sir. Welcome back into the game at 2. Back to you, sir, and 2.50 if you like. At an even $2 million there, 2.50, sir. 2.50. What do we say? 2.50. Or do I be adventurous and say 2.1? At 2 million. 2 million. Tell me where to go from here. You tell me, boss. I can confirm the bid. Confirm the bid is with this gentleman here. Bidder number 6 has it. Bidder number 6 has it. That has been confirmed, buyers. Even $2 million. First opportunity at 2. Not taking 10s, but I'll take a 50 or a 25 if he likes. Nothing less than a 25, Eddie. Okay, 20, I'll take that there. Just the number identifier, sir. 2,020,000, Royer. At 2,020,000, Ryder, reply back with you, sir. 2,050,000 perhaps. At 2,020,000, even 2 and 20 there. First opportunity, 2 and 20 buyers. We've done it out in the here on the brick retaining wall. 2,020,000. At 2,020,000 there. It's our third starter. Where's our starter? Is he done and out in silent mode? At 2,020,000. Looks like he's done it. Here it goes, buyers. First time opportunity here in Merrylands. The money is at $2,020,000. Second call at $2,020,000. Said it before, I'll say it again. There's not going to be a fourth. There's only 3 calls. Third and final opportunity, Bill. $2,020,000. Bidder number 14. You tell me.
50.
At $2,050,000, sir. Strong bid back in the action there. At a bid at $2,050,000, Eddie. At an even 2 and 50, another 50 on top at being 2 and 1. That's where we see value. At $2,050,000. At $2,070,000. $2,070,000, bidder number 14, Royer. At $2,070,000, bidder number 14. Second place, sir, doesn't get the keys. What do you say at 2 and 1, perhaps? At $2,070,000. At 2 and 70, bid. Bill, do we say 2-1 perhaps?
2-1.
2-1, strong move there. Gentleman knows how to bid at auctions. At 2,100,000, you are now in second place, sir. At 2 and 1, do we say 2 and 50? The 20s aren't working. At 2.1 for the first opportunity in Merrylands. Second call at 2 million. 2.1. Won't be taking 10s, but I'll stick. Look, as I say, I'm having a good day. I'll take the 20s, double it, make it 2 and 2,150,000. 2,150,000. No. And even there. There we go, right. Confirming those bids. And a bid at 2 and 1. 2 and 1 has it. There. 2,100,000. What do you say, sir? 2.1. Double that bid of 10,000. 2,120,000. Eddie, if you could just seek instructions there. Marketing agents, Eddie, backwards and forwards. 2.1, Royer. Confirmed. Bidder number 6 confirmed. Thank you. Thank you for your spirit of bidding.
50.
And I'll take it. If you, Eddie, I'd like to see a 20. I'd like to see a 20. I almost said the words, but I'll take it. Okay, 2,120,000. 2,120, Royer. At 2,120. Back that last bid from there, sir. Another 30, 2,150 perhaps. At 2,120, 2,150, sir. At 2,120,000, 2,120 is the call. At 2,120,000, 2,120. At 2,120, Bill, what's the call? Twice the opportunity, 2,120. Third, one moment. Okay, he's just checking his CommBank app. Seeing what's left in there, dipping into the Children's Education Fund. Well, it's Sydney real estate, it's worth it, buyers. It's only going one way, and I think you know which way that is. Probably get your money back the longer I talk. 2,120,000. 21 and 22 horse race. Multiple registrations here. I sense that there's some buyers that are holding back. Buyers don't hold back because it's only going to cost you purchasing Sydney real estate. And you'll be back to pounding that real estate pavement every weekend. How many coffees can you handle on a hot Saturday afternoon? At $2,120,000 as we have a look on what's on offer here. Double car accommodation. Beautiful opportunity internally. Needs nothing more than to move in, unpack and enjoy. And a bid at $2,120,000 buyers. Certainly filled with that natural light. You no doubt had a look at those concept plans on the registration table there, just giving you a little bit of an idea, building that dream, buyers, of what could be potentially built on this site, subject to that council approval and a raft of other things as well. And I mean, $2,120,000. It's been a while since I've looked over in this corner. I've done it out in silence. At 2,120. What do you say, sir? Isn't it good value? Where's a neighbour that lives nearby here? Put your hand up. You'll be able to vouch for this. Isn't this very good value buying at $2,120,000? I'm seeing nods of the head throughout the crowd. At 2, 1 and 20. Mo, good value buying, isn't it? There you go. That's an honest amazing if I've ever seen one. At 2,120,000. Position here as he leans back on the white Hilux. And a bid at 2, 1 and 20. Here, straight ahead, Eddie. It's down and out and silent. Okay, been on the market for 4 weeks, buyers. Certainly not in the interest of rushing. But certainly want a successful result today. 2,120,000. 2, 1 and 20. That's the call. 21, 20. Certainly a blue ribbon suburb, blue ribbon position, high set, stunning homes, beautiful. It's a credit to if the neighbours are here. Well, I absolutely love what you've done with your 700-800 square metres of Australia, whatever it might be. It's a credit to you. It's lifted the value of the street, lifted the value of every property. Ladies and gents, if you're looking at buying, selling, we're on the market. I don't believe it. We're on the market. We are selling. In the absence of any bids, we sell to you, sir, at a bid of $2,120,000. Now's your final opportunity, buyers. At 2, 1 and 20. What's the money at 2, 1 and 20? Second opportunity, buyers at $2,120,000. It's on behalf of Eddie, Alpha Agencies and Co. We are selling on the third call at 2, 1 and 20. We're done and out and silent, Eddie. Just get that final shake of the head, nod of the head to ensure that we are done and out and silent, sir. 2,120,000. Can I tempt you back in for another 1,000, sir? 2,120. Could we make it 21, perhaps? Another $1,000. I promise I won't ask again. Thank you for your spirited bidding. On behalf of Eddie Bashara, Bill's around there somewhere behind that sign. They say they can see those signs from outer space. At $2,120,000, Bill, are we done and out and silent? Congratulations to our vendors, to our underbidders. Thank you so much. We are selling. So congratulations and well bought. Woo! Neighbours, thank you so much for your participation here today and the support. Friends and family, enjoy your weekend. Underbidders, thank you. And to our purchaser, what a stunning buy. Good afternoon.